job description.
You can't be throwing that word around. J-O-B.
I've had many jobs. Yo, my chin! In my face, like, literally, does this twink know what he's saying? Huh? Today's been a great day, I would say.
Today's been a pretty
very fruitful and successful.
Sorry for not posting last week. You can blame him for that one.
Yeah, sorry, I was on set.
Bro was doing a side quest, side mission.
Side quest!
What?
Side quest!
Side quest.
Where should we start with first?
I have some pretty good stories if you want to hear. I recently, so you know, as you do know, I am the fitness king.
The CEO of Fidget. Was I gonna say a Fidget?
A Fidget. If you didn't know, I am the fitness portion of Pretty Jack. I don't know, it might be hard to tell.
Yeah, sorry. If there was ever any confusion up until now,
I'm the fitness part.
I am actually Pretty, and he is Jack. In case that was
if that was unclear. But essentially, I stumbled upon this little funny goofy story that one of my friends have told me so graciously. So essentially, my friend calls me and I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, you never call me or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely taking the piss. Like, she's dying of laughter. And she's in the car with her mom. I'm like,
she's in a silly, goofy mood.
Like, she's in a hysterical, goofy mood. I'm like, what's going on? What's here? And she turns the camera, she pans the camera over to her mom. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good. So then her mom starts talking. She's like, oh, I've been hitting the gym. Everything's nice. Like, everything, I love working out. Everything's so great. I'm on this good routine.
Yeah.
I think I was taking this supplement that is supposed to be creatine and protein in one.
So does that exist?
Yeah, like I've never had them. I would recommend just taking them separately.
So she thought she was eating a protein powder that had creatine already mixed in.
Yeah, and it's like yes, like this is literally like fusions. This is literally it don't get better than this.
No, but it's kind of like, you know how 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner never does either job properly.
I know, but in hindsight, it wasn't even that. Like what we were drinking wasn't even a protein creatine mix. But like if it was, like good.
What we were drinking?
What she was drinking.
Oh, I was like, you're also taking supplements with her? Like,
no, I'm not taking supplements. I take my own supplements. I'm not taking supplements with her.
Okay.
But yeah, if it was creatine and protein powder, I've never actually heard of that. But if it was, like, that's lit. Like that would probably be amazing. It turns out she was drinking her son's supplement instead.
Okay, her son's protein creatine.
Yeah, like
Frankenstein hybrid.
All it is, and she didn't end up reading the label.
Okay.
And this poor lady's been drinking a mass gainer. And she's like, I don't know why, I feel so bloated, like, I don't know, I drink this, it's supposed to make me feel good, like, I thought creatine and protein was supposed to be good, make me feel, mind you, she looks phenomenal, greatest, like, physical condition.
I can't even listen to what you're saying because it's ruined my day. It's not even my body, and imagine going to the gym and putting in the work and watching what you eat and doing the whole fitness shtick, only to find out that you're basically eating lard. Like, you're eating something that's entire job is to just be a cajillion calories.
Yeah, and to make you put on weight. Oof. And she's like, I don't know why, I feel so bloated and so lethargic all the time. Like, I thought protein creatine was like, yeah, like...
That's like trying to make the house fireproof, but you pour gasoline on the floor.
Yeah, but apparently she wasn't reading the thing, so, like, her son...
My day is ruined.
Her son, I help her son with a lot of fitness, so they used to be our neighbors, right? Like, I love it, like, he's like a little brother, like, that's my goat, right? So I obviously help him, like, oh, you're trying to put on weight, mass gainer, or whatever, like, he's already...
It makes sense for him.
Like, it makes sense for him, he's 100 whatever pounds, like, he's trying to get bigger, that makes sense.
What the heck?
Right? Like, I would never recommend a mass gainer, like, but he was already taking it, I was like, I'm not gonna make you stop taking it, right? So yeah, apparently mom thought it was protein and creatine, and she read the wrong label, and literally for the last 2 weeks, this poor lady who does, literally, mind you, like wellness, fitness, like yoga and like Pilates to get like nice and toned and feel good, she's been having a mass gainer.
Like, I'm telling you, I'm so, like, I feel terrible. I hate this.
So that's a note. If you're going to take supplements, or if you're going to buy supplements,
should really
read the label, because sometimes you get done goofed and the shit like that.
Like, that's the same thing as actually watching what you eat, and then at the end of the day, like, you have a whole stick of butter or 2 sticks of butter,
and be like, why?
Because someone told you the butter has no calories in it, so you just kept eating it. It's like ruining all your bro. I'm not in the...
And like mass gainer, for you guys who don't know what a mass gainer is, like I didn't really explain. Like a mass gainer is essentially just like protein and just like carbs and fats and aminos all stuck into one giant like, mind you, the scoop is like this fat. Like, it's a fat scoop. And it's like one scoop of a mass gainer typically can be anywhere from 500 to like 1,000 calories.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is beef tallow even that much?
No.
Every time I hear about like trendy new restaurants that want to like fry their fries in beef tallow, I go like, do you want me to never be able to eat it?
Yeah, like yes, it's healthier. It's not a seed oil. It's good.
But so this is the whole thing about like health and thing. Like, yes, you could have the healthiest outcome, which is, I don't know, like freshly squeezed juice that has vitamins and minerals, or it can have a Diet Coke. because it's less calories. You have to make the decision when you eat things whether you want like the healthy whole food route at the cost of more calories, or if you're cutting corners.
Getting on the segue of Diet Coke.
I love Diet Coke.
I'm a DC fiend.
DC to the moon, literally.
You know
I
you
ride
can
hard
drink
for DC.
more DC in one sitting than you can water.
What does that even mean?
Like you're more likely to die from water intoxication than you are to die from the aspartame inside of a DC.
Wait, but you're not accounting for every ingredient in the DC. You're just counting for aspartame.
Yeah.
Why are you controlling for just aspartame?
The greatest thing about everyone goes, no drinking Diet Coke, it has aspartame.
I had a period where I would tell people like I can't have that as aspartame, and I don't even know why. Like what I
like
I think I was just fear mongered into believing aspartame would kill me.
The amount of aspirin you need to consume in a sitting to be potentially harmful for you is like literally like 55 cans of Diet Coke.
You saying what you're saying right now, like this rubbish point you just made about water and Diet Coke is like when I hear the like the very trendy like clickbait like podcast.
Well, that's not trendy.
And they're like, having a grape is worse for you than having a chocolate bar.
Why are you screaming?
Because that's how they always do them. They go, having a grape is a sugar bomb and it'll give you diabetes and you'll die. And then you'll be like, what? And they'll be like, one chocolate bar has this much sugar. One grape rises your glycemic index by all this rubbish. And so the problem is you cannot fear monger the public into believing that having a grape is worse for you than having a chocolate bar. Like I will not help you spread the propaganda that DC is better than water. It is not.
No, that is not what I was trying to convey at all.
The pressure of like trying to get that point out actually took my blood pressure to the moon.
Well, yeah, you just started screaming frantically like a madman in the camera. Like, bro, I wasn't that.
There's one thing that grinds my gears, and it's when misinformation that I know will harm people.
But mine wasn't misinformation, but that is
somebody
true.
heard that. I would have extrapolated without my little rant that like Diet Coke is not better than water.
No, that is not.
And that's not what my fitness king is saying.
Diet Coke is not better than water. You should drink water. I'm just saying if you like having sodas and you
enjoy
like having Diet,
sodas.
like you like having Coke and you don't want, you're like, oh, I can't have Coke because Coke's so bad.
Like it doesn't fit in your meal plan.
Doesn't fit in whatever you're doing. You can have a diet soda and you'll be just okay. Like you'll get that same little sugar feeling, tastes so good, little sweet treat while you're having your meal, and you'll no pain at all.
I think you're right.
Like the propaganda against aspartame is actually ridiculous.
Also, I'm so sorry. Like I'm speaking plainly as I should. In a generation where literally everybody like either vapes or does what and I don't judge. You should do whatever you want. It's your body.
Poison.
But like having your own thing and then turning around and saying you have DC and has aspartame. Like can we be so fucking serious? What the hell?
Aspartame is good. Aspartame is tasty, but that is insane though. Like,
yeah, like it's also like I feel like even when COVID came around, right? And like again, whether or not you want to get vaccinated is your business. It's your body. But like when people that I knew would say like, I would never take the vaccine. I don't want a microchip in my body. But then you turn around and you're sucking on a vape, getting mystery juice from God knows what factory into your lungs, like.
But it's
we must be serious.
But it's peach flavored.
That's fine. Like again, your body, do what you please. It's just why are we picking and choosing?
Like why are we pushing the narratives of like my harmful thing isn't as good as your harmful thing?
We demonize only one harmful thing.
Like the harmful thing that I choose isn't as harmful as the thing
life
you choose.
Really is about the balance between drugs and tofu. Whose quote is that?
Drugs and tofu.
I think the quote is like cigarettes and tofu. Like life is the balance. I don't condone smoking. Don't smoke. Or smoke, because I'm not your dad, but
we're just two guys on the internet who shoot the shit together.
We're just two brothers on the internet.
Just two bros who shoot the shit and catch up with this camera.
I know, literally, and do our weekly debriefs in front of you all.
Well, that's basically how my week was. Like, my week was pretty chill.
The
reason we didn't film the podcast last week, how was that set? What went on over there?
I wish I could talk about it.
Okay, then.
And when I can talk about it, everyone's always like, oh, like, tell us what you're working on. The minute I can talk about it, I'm not going to shut up about it is the thing.
Yeah, and I'll probably...
enjoy the fact that I'm not yapping about things
probably when that time spins around, we'll probably hear enough about it. And it's no longer a pretty Jack, and it's just Ramtin's acting career.
I know I've only been doing the podcast for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But it makes me so happy.
It's like, I
appreciate this time.
It's good. We just get to sit here.
And I love that people choose to spend it with us.
I literally could care less if these things get like 0 views. Like if you want to sit here and just sit here and listen.
No, it would piss me off if they got 0 views.
Really,
obviously, I'd be like, why are at that point I wouldn't post them. I would just edit them and we'd watch them in the living room.
What the fuck? Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I might. I'm
gonna start chopping up our clips and put. Why are you acting like when you? I literally woke up to do our YouTube video playing downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, our Persian. Mom and dad were literally. No, my mom and dad were literally watching. I literally woke up to hearing our Persian video play. I was like, I just edited this for 10 hours. I don't want to hear it anymore.
No,
like oh my god, could we talk about the pain and the suffering it took to edit that video?
So listen, for those of you that don't know and who've never edited content or made content, like it's sometimes brands will require that you have captions. Sometimes like I personally like captions. I think it's like good for accessibility. I think it's nice for people. I also just like having them on sometimes when I watch things.
Like if there was an easier way for us to translate everything we're saying right now into Persian, I promise you I would do it for you.
But when you do it on like TikTok or Instagram, it auto generates the captions, and all you have to do is like tweak the words it didn't pick up right, or like move things left and right a bit.
Yeah.
When you film in a language
that isn't
can't get picked up, i.e. Persian, and you have to sit and do 30 minutes of manual transcribing, I literally want
the first one,
it makes me want to pull my eyelashes out.
I'm so glad the first one did good, because like I remember me, you and mom literally being downstairs at 3 o'clock in the morning being like,
I can feel it in my bones.
Why am I transcribing this? Is this even worth it? And then ended up that video.
That video did well, and people really liked it, which is
so that is the same result that I'm low-key hoping for the one we did yesterday. Because I'm not even kidding. I did all the prep work for that video like yesterday, right? No, sorry, 2 days ago. I did all the prep work, edited the whole thing, made sure everything was nice and beautiful and sat. I woke up the next morning, I literally shot Ramtin a text.
You did? I feel like you usually do take it.
I shot you a text and I was like, oh, video's almost done. Just gotta wake up in the morning and transcribe. It should only take 45
I remember
minutes.
waking up, seeing a text, and I didn't read the whole thing, because like, you don't even just wake up and you're in a haze still.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, like this is lit, like Rastin's almost done. I go to your room 8 hours later, and all I hear is tip tap, tip tap, tip tap, type.
I figured out a way to do it faster, right? I kind of posted the unlisted YouTube video on YouTube and like let it create the Persian captions, and then I sat with Google Translate and took the 25 minutes that it gave me in the Persian text and translated it into English. And I pasted it across the whole thing. And like even doing that, like the it's not perfect. Like it's not perfect one-to-one what we're saying. Like Persian is a very hard language, and it's not the words that you use in Persian don't often.
What was one of the ones that it transcribed? Like this. I said I'm just gonna like make a general statement. Like what was it?
Bro, I don't know. One of them was like something going to the Bashka, and it was like, oh yeah, I don't ever go to the club.
Oh yeah, it was Rastin said something about like I go to the gym all the time.
Like I was taking,
and it was like, no, I never go to the club. And I was like, what are we supposed to do with this?
And it's like I'm sitting there, I'm editing the video, and imagine like trying to get the timestamps correct across the whole thing, so like when we're talking in Farsi, it lines up in English, and then I'm reading them after being Google Translate. I'm like, bro, none of these are even remotely correct to what we're saying. So the 45 minutes of prep work actually took me another 8 hours.
Well, that's excellent, and we love that.
And what were you doing that whole time?
Now
you actually low-key came in clutch halfway through.
No, I cooked.
You came in halfway.
To be fair, nobody can do it like I can do it. Like I have a skill, okay? To convert like regular Persian to colloquial English is a talent.
Yeah. Because a lot of the times, like where it's also like it's backwards. The way that you say things in Persian is
they read left, like they read right to left.
Like the way that you say things is literally it's backwards.
The syntax is different.
It's just fucked.
No, it's
like,
hard.
It's just not.
Also, like find me another person they can translate like Ya Abul Fas to oh good God, or like, do you know what I mean? Like there's things that you have to like have like a really good understanding of like the brain rot culture of TikTok and Instagram, and the way that like
all the comments on the video are actually super funny. They're like duff means sexy, by the way. You are completely. Everyone's just making fun of you. Duff means sexy, and khafan means very cool.
How was I supposed to know that?
Well, we learned up in the videos.
I would argue, quote unquote, fluent Persian.
Yeah. But
even that is like, there are words that I've never heard anyone use in speech, so then I don't know.
We've been there, but like we haven't lived there for a significant amount of time to understand the culture.
We haven't lived there ever. And when did you ever live there for an insignificant amount of time? Do you know what it means? Do you know what cracked means? Did we talk about this already? I'm getting deja vu.
Do I know what it like?
Do you know what it cracked
means? Like to be cracked out, like just be like a spaz?
No, like if I was like, let's pretend I worked at an ice cream store. Okay. And I got cracked yesterday, so everyone's getting an extra scoop.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, I understand. That's low-key funny. I've been seeing that trend.
I think it's hilarious.
I saw a video on my feed where it's like some girl, like the most beautiful, like perfect Starbucks blend I've ever, like literally like the
drink looks like from the commercial,
like unicorn frap level thing, and then the bash like
what I just know
I'll actually fully never forgive you for that. For not buying me one.
So take in.
You are the actual biggest piece of caca.
Nothing to do with me.
I was low-key, mom.
On the one day of the year where they like sold the unicorn frap or whatever, like circa 10,000 years ago. For those who know, there was like a special drink.
Like 26.
Apparently the baristas hated making it.
Oh yeah, because apparently it was like some
25 jillion grams of sugar, no nutrition at all.
Here, I'll put it. Unicorn frap.
And we went and I got one to try and it was delicious. I was like 10 years old.
And
I was like, delicious.
You were like 16.
And
17.
Rastin was like, can you please get one for me? And my mom was like, no, he has a cold, he can't have it. And then like by the time you didn't have a cold, they stopped making it. And I don't think it's ever come back since though.
I've never got to, and I don't think I've ever
It was delicious.
had more FOMO in my life since that day.
I had the same thing. I was little and I remember the Shamrock Shake came out at McDonald's.
Yeah, but they brought that back.
And I was like, Mom, please, I want a Shamrock Shake. And she's like, no, you have a cold, you can't have it.
Mind you, so bad.
And then I didn't have it again until like I was an adult. And I remember having it and being like, oh, this is gross.
Or like the Grimace shake.
I never had that. What does it taste like?
It's a Shamrock, but it's just purple. Like it's dyed.
Okay, come on, Purple 69.
Grimace shake. Bro, that whole Grimace, bro, there's so many beautiful trends on the internet that need to come back.
The beauty of the internet is that the trends always come and they always go. And they're always funny to me.
The Grimace.
What's your favorite thing from McDonald's?
What's a junior chicken?
Everything from McDonald's gives me the stomach ache. Everything from McDonald's gives me a stomach ache.
People in the States don't get to have junior chickens. That's not an item on their menu.
I've never been to McDonald's while I'm in the States because I always go like, there's other things I should be eating.
There's no junior chickens on their menu.
Huh?
Yeah, that's just a Canadian thing. And it's literally
Junior
the
chickens
best
are
item.
Goated.
It's literally the best item on the menu.
So delicious.
Like, what's the go-to classic thing that you get when you go to McDonald's like, in America?
I don't eat at McDonald's regularly because like I know it's gonna give me the caca deluxe the next day. Like I have to know I'm not doing anything the next day to eat food.
Like what is it? Is it a cheeseburger? What's like?
But
what's
is this
staple at
natural
McDonald's?
selection? Like to me, like why? When I was little, I used to eat it all the time. Why now, as an adult, can my system not handle it?
Maybe your gut is less.
I've been too
reactive.
spoiled. I can only have like delicious matcha lattes or something. I don't know.
Oh my god!
My
I'm the fitness portion. I can only have avocado toast and egg whites.
I actually love
my
avocado
900
toast.
protein fucking pea protein smoothie.
It's like 500.
Like yes, foods like that are beautiful and healthy, but like it gets to a fucking point, twin.
It gets to a point. But my question is why can't I not eat
practical
McDonald's?
at some point.
I used to know Rustin, this poor girl. Bless her, or maybe not. I don't know what she's doing now.
Why would you say that?
Every time I would see this poor girl, her stomach was in shambles. Like I knew her for about a year, and every time I ever saw her,
she had some like stomach.
she was like always actively looking for a toilet.
Yeah. I'm low-key like that.
Like she was always one hand on her tummy, like
I'm not
rushing
gonna lie, like
towards the washer.
coming off a giant bulk
Girl,
and
but hot people have stomach problems.
like going off a giant bulk and like coming off a giant bulk, and like going back and trying to lose weight, bro. The damage, like to think about the damage I probably did to my gut health by eating what I was eating. Like, so I can't like I'm slowly recovering. That's the saying like hot people have stomach issues. Like I get
this is not an ad.
I get
this
that.
is not an ad. I repeat, this is not an ad. I think a year ago, I don't know what happened. Anything I ate though would send me to the grave and to the moon.
Yeah.
Like me and the toilet were like this.
And maybe a year ago,
I started making the joke. I used to call it my throne because I was sat on it.
Yeah.
And then I went to my family doctor. My family doctor told me to buy like supplements, and they're called Align.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know what's so special about them, but they're basically just like supplements that like help your microbiota.
Okay.
You have commensal bacteria in your gut. It's like commensal, which means like good bacteria. And if your good bacteria isn't in the right, like hasn't grown enough, it's underdeveloped or whatever, like you have more bad bacteria than good bacteria.
How do I feed my gut friends?
You have to eat like you have to have like kombucha and like kimchi and like anything fermented, or you just take Align and it comes in like a pack at Costco. I took half the box and I've never looked back. I've never had to take it again. It sorted my stomach out right quick. If you're having really bad stomach problems, go on Align.
Maybe I'll get on that Align. Maybe that's the method.
Do you know how many people I've saved with Align?
Why have I never heard of this?
Cut me a check.
Why have I never heard of this?
Because when's the last time you've been sitting on the floor like curled over, hugging your stomach, begging for mercy? Like you never seem like you're in that bad shape.
I get pretty often. Like I get pretty like
bad stomach aches.
Yeah, like pretty often.
I
just think like my stomach is very sensitive.
And you're eating what sounds like McDonald's, so I think this is
no. I don't eat McDonald's that often. I eat fairly clean. Like I
think you used to eat like a mongrel, but now you eat really good. Like
I eat
your diet goes crazy.
Like I eat like a really I eat consciously. Like I don't ever preach eating like trying to stick to a certain diet, because trying to eat one way, particularly for the whole your whole remainder of your life, is not sustainable. It's not sustainable in any sort of way.
I used to come down at like midnight to like go check on the dog, and you'd be there posted up. There's like it's called Nuna Barberry. It's like a special type of like Persian like bread.
Bro, this is embarrassing. Why are you even putting this on the internet?
And you would just smear Nutella across them as if it was your full-time job.
And take in.
And then I'd watch you prance up the stair holding this plate with like 10 slices of toast with Nutella. It's like dripping down the side slide onto the staircase as you went upstairs to play video games. Oh, how young boys develop quickly.
Yeah, like Taken, I did all of that. I literally did everything wrong, and I still figured out how to make my physique look good.
Period. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Like there's so many like steps and so many tweaks you can take to make your like improve your physical abilities. That's insane. I don't think it's talked about enough. Like I feel like a lot of people are gate kept on like people gatekeep like nutrition and like fitness very hard. I don't know why that's the thing. We need to stop doing that. Why? Imagine how much better people would be. How much nicer people are if you were in good health.
I know, but are we conspiracy theorists now? We're gonna be like, but this industry, the amount of money they make off sick people is why they will never.
I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about that. That's not for me to worry about. I don't need to know what the government if they're trying to set me up or if they're really on my side. That's not for me to figure out.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, what I love the most is when people go like, oh, the government's tracking you. First of all, saying that to me, who like vlogs and posts myself on the internet every day, like, girl, they don't need to track me. They could ask. They could see it on the internet for free. But also, do you not think you're already getting tracked anyways? Like, does anyone have an Optimum card? Do you know when you go and you scan your Optimum card at Shoppers and then scan it again for gas? Like, they already know, and I'm sorry, you think they're not selling that data? Like, come on.
Oh, like
they know where you get gas. They know what kind of groceries you like to buy. They know what kind of sales you shop. They know what Shoppers you go to. They know how frequently you pump gas. They even know what type of gas you put in, which probably indicates what type of car you have, which indicates how much money you make a year. Like, there's all sorts of information
if you really wanted to,
that you are willingly handing people, and then you all of a sudden you get upset going, oh no, they want to see this. They have it already, twin. They have it.
Yeah. Or like when you get pulled over by the cops and like someone like they're just being difficult. Oh, not identifying myself. Why? I don't have to.
Why?
Like you're creating like sure your identity is you're allowed to keep writing anonymous to yourself. Like yes that's your right. You're just creating a headache for no reason. Like
I don't like when people are difficult for no reason either.
Yeah, this all stems like yes these are all like just don't be difficult. Try to be nice. Like I promise you if you. I'll change your outlook on the world and like you approach the world with a more positive mindset or like you just go out your way to like maybe try to make someone feel better, your life will drastically change as well.
Some of the best things that have happened to my life are like you live in the butterfly effect.
Oh, 100%.
I think like I've done little cute things and like just because you like people, just because you want to be a good person and then it always has a way of coming back to you so gorgeously and nicely.
Yeah.
And I know that's not everyone's experience.
Having good intentions is literally the number one way to change the way you're like if you aren't good to yourself or good to the people around you, why do you ever expect anything good to come your way?
Period.
That's that's like genuinely like why I don't understand why it's such a hard concept for people to grasp. Like if you are a piece of shit, why do you expect anything but the same energy to come back to you?
No, valid.
It's like
very, very valid.
That being said, I got a deep question.
That being said, I have a very deep question. Go ahead, ask me your deep question, twin.
I don't want to talk anymore.
So then don't.
I don't want to talk anymore after you did that.
After I did what?
After you made fun of me.
How often do I say something and you repeat it back? He does it all the time where I'll say like, I don't want shawarma to he'll, I don't want shawarma. And then it's so funny until I do it to you and then you
know what's actually crazy, bro?
What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna get back to it, but now that you said I want to see something even better, bro, the rage bait is going crazy. You know what the new thing that I'm gonna do? Shout out my homie Evie for this. If you want to actually get on someone's nerve, like when they're trying to tell you something, like you want to play into the rage baiting, you yawn?
Sorry.
Was that trying to rage bait me into
No, I swear I was engaged. I don't know. I just sorry.
Just fucking mad fucking boring, Rastin.
No, I like what you're saying and I appreciate it.
No, like if someone's trying to tell you something, you feel like being a little annoying you or whatever. If they're like telling you, you just go, that might be hard for you. Or like whenever trying to explain it, like, oh yeah, but for you, like you hint at the for you, bro. It literally puts on like.
I haven't rage baited someone in a long time because my tactic when I don't get my way is like fawn.
No,
you're just fight, flight, freeze.
No, you crash out.
No, to you I crash out. But like if we're in public and I can't, if something's not working, you must pretend to be helpless. And if you have, I'm saying this not to get canceled. I'm just saying this because it's actually my opinion. Like before I had pretty privilege, like when I had a different body and I looked different and yada yada yada, I couldn't rely on pretty privilege to do things. Like life is much harder. Now that I have pretty privilege, I'm painfully aware of it. And the thing that's the best about it is like if you act clueless, like things will kind of just go your way.
Okay.
If someone says that and you go, I don't understand. And if you don't understand hard enough and you look confused enough, it'll work. It always.
Like what?
And sometimes I rely. It's not very often. It doesn't work, and I'm forced to rage bait instead. I ran out of a prescription that I had.
Oh no.
So I had to get a refill for my prescription, twin.
Okay.
And I go to the pharmacy and I was like, hey, do I have any refills on this? And they go, no, you have to go back to the doctor. No problem.
Yeah.
I was like, can you guys put in the request though? Because sometimes if it's like a thing you've had enough, the pharmacy will just handle it internally. And the pharmacy gives me a heads up and she goes, yeah, like I can, but like just heads up, like they haven't been coming back very quickly. You might be waiting a while. And I was like, no, I need this medication refilled. Yeah, the lady's telling me they're like, oh, it might be a while till I can get it back. And I'm explaining to her like, no, like I need the prescription filled and yada yada. My doctor's office is right next door to the pharmacy. So I go into the doctor's office and I go to the door, I go to the line. I don't know what or why. Family doctor admin staff, sure your job is hard, sure patients are terrible all the time. I find them to be the most insufferable people I've ever had the displeasure of interacting with.
Why? I feel like
No, they're always terrible with me. They're always rude. I am a reasonable, nice human. They are always terrible with me.
Okay, I'm so sorry that happened.
And so I go and I'm already going like, I know this is gonna be a terrible interaction.
Yeah.
And so I go up and I was like, I'm like, hey, how are you? I'm here, I'm a patient of Dr. blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I've been a patient of Dr. blah, 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 blah for 25 years. I need a refund on a prescription. Are they working today?
Yeah.
Tip, tap, tap on the computer, attitude, problems, rolling of the eyes, even closing the screen after I'm done talking so that, I don't know, she can I don't even know what she's doing behind the screen. Opens the door, she goes, yup. And I was like, oh yeah, great. So like, the doctor's in, like, is there any way, and I explained the situation, I was like, I have a prescription that I need refilled, and she literally says, she goes, the doctor will get to it when he gets to it. Okay, what's my counterplay to that?
You have, like, it doesn't.
And so I said, I was like, no, I understand, it's just like, I really need this prescription filled, like, absolutely, like I could have been more proactive on it or something, but like it's finished now. I need a refill for it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can do just to maybe even tell me like, yeah, hey, the doctor will get to it in X? Is there anything you can do to help me out?
Give me like a little grain of information, please.
She looks me dead in my eyes, Rastin, and she goes, if you needed it so badly, why didn't you plan ahead?
Well, you've
left me no option now but to rage bait you.
And okay, what did you proceed to do?
I said, yeah, so I wasn't anticipating the staff to be not helpful at all. Yeah. Like I wasn't anticipating the staff for you to not help me.
Yeah, okay, what did she say?
And she's just looking at me like I've said something crazy. She's
like after she just gave you shit for fucking 5 minutes.
After you just gave me the most rubbish response. How is that your business, first of all, about how I plan, how I need, sorry, by the way, my ADHD medication that is maybe the reason that I'm having trouble. Like,
did you take the medication today?
No, I'm out. I'm still waiting for a refill.
It seems like you're tweaking out a little bit on the camera.
I don't take it all the time. I take it like if I know I have like a heavy day where there's a lot of things like I might need a little encouragement doing. In what world do you tell a patient, well, why didn't you plan ahead if you know you needed it?
Yeah, like that is just like not very...
why didn't you wake up today and not decide to be miserable and take a fart in my day?
Like, why did you wake up and decide to be a bitch?
Like, at what point did I come in and did I say to you, like, fix this now, you will help me? I did nothing but be nice and sweet and kind of gentle, and you had to shoot me right in the head. Like, come on.
Hi, can I get my...
Yeah, why didn't you plan ahead? Why didn't you eat a fart? Why did you
not choke on your way to work?
Yeah, like why didn't I this way? And so then after that I was like, oh, just like if there's any way you could like leave him a note, or if there's any way you could like do anything to help me at all. And she goes, do you think if there's something I could do that I wouldn't do it? And I said, yes, and then I left.
Yes, that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I actually do think there's a multitude of things you could do to help, and you're choosing to do none of them.
And right now you're doing shit all for me.
And like, I don't want to sit there and be like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because you're going to be no help.
That's fair.
And then I thought to myself, what happens if I just go inside? Because the dog, I know where his office is.
You know where Charlie? Oh, I'm gonna go use the washroom.
Like, what if I just went in there and went to go see him? Because if I was like, hey, so nice to see you. I should have been like, I wanted the washroom, gone in, been like, so nice to see you. By any chance, I have a prescription. I'm waiting for you to fill it today.
Yeah, he'd probably like, but no, the receptionist who she wasn't feeling you, twin. You thought I was feeling you?
It's not she's feeling me. Those receptionists feel nobody. They hate everybody, and I don't know why.
Well, why? I thought like receptionist is supposed to be a very like engaging job. Like
you're supposed to be like slightly personable.
Yeah, so, like it's like you need.
And I've been a receptionist before.
We've both been a receptionist.
Like, I know what it's like. Yeah. There's no need for you to be. I'm sorry. I lit my blood pressure up. This whole podcast has been me at a 10 because I didn't take my meds.
Well, this is how you usually are anyways. Like things that make you angry make you go to a 10. Like that's completely
Because
normal.
it takes a lot to like get me riled, and like me being a reasonable human trying to do a reasonable thing and like get my medication managed should not be jumping through hoops. Like it should not be this difficult task.
If you're working anywhere, why is your response to anyone not just to do your job?
Can you just put your customer service voice on and make nice like I used to do?
Yeah, but I guess people don't really like. I don't know. You know, like you're low key a people pleaser.
Now I'm the farthest thing.
Now probably not.
I'm the farthest thing, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I think.
I feel like you need some sort of degree to be like. You need to be like you need to be like engaging to be liked. Like no one's gonna like you if you're a piece of garbage like 24/7. Like no one wants to spend time with you.
No.
You gotta like it's like the way that relationships, not even relationships, but like the way that you build good communities or good relationships with anyone is it's 50-50. Like I'm not saying that this receptionist owes you anything, but like
of course not.
But just in general, like let's like say like how she's acting at her job, like with your interaction, like how she acts or how this person acts outside of their job. Like is it the same vibe? Like it's very 50-50. Like you get what you give.
I'm gonna say something so funny. This whole thing is gonna make me sound like a crazy person.
Not like the frantic screaming.
I was helping a friend. We were doing a shoot. Everything is going great. Something. There's a mix up with the permit, and they're like, you need to get the permit sorted out. And I swear to God, Rastin, I was being so understanding,
so cordial,
and I was like, yeah, no problem. Like we'll get it sorted out. And we start like cleaning things up to leave.
All day.
And I'm telling the girls, the lady that came out to talk to us, by the way, was also, again, one of the most miserable people I ever met in my life.
I feel like
we were being nothing but nice and gorgeous and kind and respectful.
Can I say
and
something?
from the second she came to the second we left, she was screaming at us.
Oh wow. I feel like every time you start a story, I feel like we've talked about something like this like 4 or 5 times, but I feel like every time you go out, there's the world, why is the world against you?
All of this to say is when we're leaving, I made a comment under my breath to my friend, and she's so funny, and I love you. I was saying, and I was like, guys, like, I think that if you guys gave me a few minutes, I could have like rubbed her the right way, this woman, and like we would have been fine. Like I could have finessed it.
Yeah.
And NFA goes, no, you couldn't. And I was like, okay, like what the heck? Of course I could. And she goes, because I said, I could rub her the right way. She goes,
yeah.
I don't think that woman's ever been rubbed any type of way ever. Like,
I don't know.
That's why she's so angry. I don't know.
People are valid to have their reasons to be upset. If I'm interacting with you in public, I expect you to have a good demeanor.
All I expect if we're strangers is that you are respectful in the way you speak to me. There's nothing respectful about me being like, hey, yeah, can you help me out? And Miss Doctor going, why didn't you plan ahead?
Like, I'm sorry, do I know
that's actually none of your business, is it?
Do I know you on any sort of individual level where you can talk to me like that?
My friends wouldn't even talk to me. That's something that like your teacher tells you in school if they hate you.
Like some sort of like
you go, oh sorry, I didn't do the assignment. The teacher goes, well, why didn't you email me sooner?
Yeah. Like it's like that's some like type of a message you get from like someone in a higher position than you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. There's no power imbalance between you and I. Like you are the reception in the doctor's office, and I'm a patient in the doctor's office.
You're supposed to make sure
I fear we're on the same level of the hierarchy.
You're just supposed to make my experience not feel like shit.
You have one job, and it's to do your job. Which, as far as I'm concerned, no job description.
You can't be throwing that word around.
What word?
The big J-O-B. That's not a word you can throw around lightly in Rizal.
I've had many jobs. I would use the word as
This is crazy news for the unemployed.
I will say though, like just to go off what you're saying, is that like cancel culture has gotten really bad.
I swear, I honestly disagree. I swear it's actually hard to get canceled now.
You're in the wrong.
That doesn't mean go on the internet and try to find something to cancel either.
I have no do that. I'm just saying, I worry sometimes that cancel culture has gotten to a point where it is watering down the type of content we get to consume. I like funny videos. I like when people say things that are a little spicy.
Unhinged, yeah.
And I feel like there's less people making that type of content because everyone's afraid to get canceled. As they should be. Getting canceled is terrifying. If influencing is your main source of income, the threat of being canceled is the same thing as like,
losing
I don't know, you wouldn't take your top or you wouldn't take your bra off in the middle of a corporate job, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
Like and then so all of a sudden, and I'm not saying that getting like I don't think that was.
Look at us talking so privileged.
What? I'm aware of the privileges I have, and I think that's an important part of like being a responsible adult.
Yeah. Adult.
I say as my other ball finally dropped at the ripe age of 25.
Yeah, that means like now I can segue back into asking that question I was gonna ask.
Oh, I'm not talking about mold. Okay, Moldavite has to wait till next week. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think anyone want to hear about your Moldavite. No, I'm joking. There's definitely a group of people here who would probably just invested into the yippee woo Moldavite that like
The hocus pocus.
The hocus pocus magic Moldavite like you are. Yeah. But no.
Abracadabra, abracadabra.
I think a good way to end this episode is like I want like a nice thought-provoking question. Or no?
Girl, I just yelled about my family doctor's office for 10 years.
Okay, never mind then.
But we can. No, I think my favorite thing sometimes when I'm listening back to the footage, my favorite thing is in the same breath, will be like the key ethical framework to unlocking a perfect work-life balance and finding respect amongst your peers and navigating masculinity is X, Y, and Z. Eat a fart and ballerina cappuccina.
And I have booger bubbles.
And booger bubbles. I love the back and forth. I think that's what makes us.
Yeah, probably.
Where else do you get both of those in the same breath?
You need to find a healthy balance.
That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know whose quote it is, but someone's quote is like, life's about finding the balance between tofu and cigarettes.
Yeah, that's honest, and you just gotta find where you sit.
You will always have good and bad habits. I think you have to find like what works for you between both.
All day. And this being said, let me ask you a question.
Go hit me.
Ramtin, what is something you wish that more people asked Ramtin about?
What are things I wish more people asked me about?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm happy with the way that people question me now.
That's great.
I do think that something about the way that I make content, or maybe the way that I look.
Yeah.
Like, the more I do this job and the more that I do all these things, the more I notice that like people are less likely to take anything I say from like a past life more seriously. Before I was what I am now, like I did a whole undergrad, I did a whole master's, I did a whole bunch of jobs. Like I have so many life experiences that I feel like make things I say valid. But God forbid now I say anything remotely related to bioethics, remotely related to health or immunology. Everyone goes, is that real? Is this like twink know what he's talking about? Yeah, like in my face, like literally, does this twink know what he's saying? Huh? Like I'm only allowed to give advice on acting and influencing. Everything else, I'm allowed to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, or like how to glow up.
I feel like now, do you know what someone said to me the other day? I was literally at an event and I was saying something about glowing up, and then some girl has the audacity. She goes, "We didn't all grow up pretty."
I didn't grow up.
Yeah, we didn't, Mama. We didn't. I have the battle scars to prove it. And the personality to match. Yeah, you think I'm not, I don't want to call myself funny because I think that's so ugh.
That's so narcissistic.
You think I have the personality that I have because I grew up pretty?
Yeah, I feel like most funny people who people who are genuinely funny, it sparks from some sort of like difficult thing that they have to go through.
The key to having a good, very, very funny sense of humor is having like a slightly difficult time in high school.
No, I didn't have a difficult time in high school.
If you grew up either like
I really didn't.
Body not tea or no face card, your peers will remind you of it.
My experience wasn't that bad. But like COVID kind of hit halfway through, so like I didn't get the full thing. But like, I wasn't popular, and I wasn't like the kid that I was like, who was that? Like I was like I found the nice middle ground.
No, I don't think I was ever. I was never in favor.
I was never in favor. Like not everyone was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was not my experience. I was.
But like everyone, like I was like known, but like
way too feminine for the children in my class.
I couldn't imagine, bro. I couldn't imagine what you had to go through.
I think you know what, I have thick skin now.
Yeah, that's good. That's honestly great.
It does really break my heart though when I see I always see. I know it's a joke. Like I know I'm reading too much into it. But you know when people are like, oh, bring bullying back. And I'm like, babe, if you ever actually got bullied in school, like, no, let's not do that. It was terrific. A very big thing on the internet is like this, like pushing the whole agenda of like the whole looks maxing thing and like the whole like you need to like look a certain way at some sort of like. Bro, I saw a video of some 13-year-old kid. Honestly, I don't think any 13-year-old kid should be posting themselves on the internet. I don't think that's smart at all. Like, I feel like I think it's tricky waters of what age children should start posting. I don't know what the right answer is.
Like, it's this 13-year-old kid who's like proud, he's working out, like he's just trying to show his video. And the whole comment section is like, you're chopped, you're cooked, like quit now while we're all like it's like it just shit like that just breaks your heart a little bit. But
if there's one thing I've learned, it's that like you cannot trust people with the anonymity. Yeah, is that how you say it? Anonymity.
Anonymity.
You can't trust people with
anonymity.
You can't trust people with anonymity.
There you go.
On the internet, like you can't like. If you give people the option to be faceless and to say whatever they want, like they will bring out the most vile side of people.
Like there's like yes, I've grown. I'm 21. Like I understand the world a little bit better. There's still a lot to learn. But like I can decipher the difference when someone's like playing a joke on my comment section or someone who's generally just being a piece of shit. Like a poor kid who can't tell the difference between if you're actually like, telling him to like stop doing what he's doing because it's wrong, or it's just like a funny joke that you're playing into. And like I feel like the internet has has played into this like this whole joking thing, and like we've watered down the ways of like Loki. It's like Loki's like a smaller form of bullying that's accepted on the internet.
Yeah, well, I mean, the biggest problem is like what. The internet is not safe for children. Like this much, we're all certain of.
Yeah, we didn't have phones, I didn't have a phone until the 10th grade.
You can't deny children the internet at the same time because then, like, developmentally, you're holding them back from their peers.
Yeah.
Like you can't. I'm not saying that every kid should have an iPad. I'm just saying that like I didn't get a phone. I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
I didn't get a phone until grade 9.
I didn't have a phone until
I didn't have Snapchat, Instagram. I didn't have anything until I was
iPad.
Like 15.
No, the most embarrassing thing to the.
But what do you do? Like, how do you let your kids like flourish and develop in a way that is like good for their brains, but not deprive them of the internet that they will inevitably need to be successful adults? I don't know.
And I don't think that's for us to find out, but I think that's.
I think that's for someone who is. We need a child development psychologist. We need. Who would? I guess maybe a team from like Meta and TikTok and YouTube and Google and all these things.
Can you please get in the frame?
What's wrong with me being half out of frame? I'm being mysterious.
Okay. Mysterious on your own podcast? What? It's your podcast. Why are you being mysterious? Bro. Anyways, I think that's a great way to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Pretty Jack. Episode what? 6?
I don't know, but I love you guys.
6, 7.
So much.
No, I'm joking.
Thank you.
See you guys.